Good evening, I'm Febin Casahoon. Tonight, a legal victory for families as they fight for accountability nearly 4 years after their loved ones were killed in a racist attack at the Top store on Jefferson Avenue in Buffalo. Now, State Attorney General Letitia James says that 3 defendants named in the lawsuits connected to the Tops tragedy have now agreed to settlements. Most notably, Mean Arms, which is the firearms accessories company that sells a magazine lock that prosecutors say helped the shooter turn a rifle into an assault weapon. The company has agreed to pay $1.75 million to victims' families, along with 3 people injured in the attack and any bystanders who were in the store at the time of the shooting. They will each receive a portion of the settlement. And additionally, Paul and Pamela Gendron, the gunman's parents, made an undisclosed financial settlement to those impacted by their son's actions. And the owner of Vintage Firearms has relinquished its license to sell firearms and is closing the business. These 2 settlements still need to be approved in court. Now, tonight I'm sharing the voices of 2 of the Jefferson 10 family members, as well as one of the attorneys working on another lawsuit to hold the gunman accountable and to keep the neighborhoods of New York State safer.
We believe that it's going to make this community a little bit safer.
It's a move victims and family members of the victims of the 514 shooting are calling a necessary step, but there's still more work to be done. Wednesday, New York State Attorney General Letitia James, along with Everytown for gun safety, attorneys and community members, announced a global settlement for 3 lawsuits. Mean Arms, which is a magazine lock manufacturer, gun dealer Vintage Firearms, and the gunman's parents have all agreed to settlements against them.
2 minutes and over 2 seconds. That much damage, that many families affected, that many lives changed so quickly. There should be nothing in America that can inflict that level of damage that quickly.
Pamela Pritchett is the daughter of Pearl Young and says it's important that we make decisions as a nation that will benefit everyone.
We've had too many mass murders. We've had too many shootings, and we go through the same thing over and over again.
She says real change is not having this happen again to another family.
If you could have seen my mom, you could have seen what she looked like. I wake up to it almost every day, remembering that she looked nothing like she had 2 days before when I spoke with her. And so I am grateful for this settlement. I'm grateful for what it represents.
She's been here all along. She's wrapped her arms around my family, around this community. And we're very thankful for that.
The son of Ruth Whitfield, Garnell Whitfield Jr., commended Attorney General James and says that the fight for making the world a better place continues among members of the community.
We need to work together to resolve the issues, not only in this community, but to be an example for the rest of the world.
In March of 2023, the law office of John V. Elmore, PC, along with the Social Media Victims Law Center and Giffords Law Center, also filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the owners of 6 social media platforms and streaming services. The lawsuit was the first of its kind to hold social media companies and firearms manufacturers accountable for mass shootings in America.
We have a long ways to go. There's going to be a case that's going to be argued in the New York State Court of Appeals to hold the social media platforms responsible. The manufacturer of the vest, that case is still pending in Erie County Supreme Court.